ago in '92, my big homies from the Watts community, I'm talking about from the Imperials to the Jordans to the Nickersons to the High Seas, all came together and thought about this here process of creating peace.
I had to pay respects towards my big homies that did that. Just to look back then, it was real war zone then. And then for them to just to have that leap of faith and stop the violence and say it's peace, and then enforce it inside the youngsters that was just getting started, I had to pay nothing but homage and respect that, and then also follow suit.
Now the movement was so powerful that it went nationwide.
Yeah.
20 years later, I see Crips and Bloods in China. I ain't never been to China.
I consider this a part of history, like Abraham Lincoln, why George Washington. This is my history. This is my Watts history.
My big homies told me this is peace, and to see what it was, man, homie, it was a blessing.
But growing up in the Jordan Downs, man, it was a journey.
It saved a whole lot of lives because I was down to destruction. In and out of jail, YA.
Pops got killed, died in my arms.
Man, I was a juvenile hall baby, crackhead man, I had a crackhead mother.
The streets raised me. I had big homies that stood up as being models, role models, not as a positive role model as a teacher or a doctor, but as role model as just to survive in the streets. I had the brothers that was teaching me how to make it on my own and make sure that I groom myself and keep my family first as well as my community. And Watts, we wasn't begging for shit. We ain't gonna beg for shit. So we was taught to how to survive. That's what Watts stands for. We are taught to survive. But it also stands for too, we ain't taking that shit. So anything that was foul, anything that was out of line, we weren't taking that shit. We started off, we the first hood that started off, and the only hood that started off as Watts Varrio Grape. Now that's we always had that connection with our counterparts, with our brown brothers, you know what I mean? So there ain't never been no real stigmatization of beef, of black and brown beef with us, you know what I mean? Because we all started off together. So that's why Watts was so powerful, because this is a melting pot. Black and brown is here together and living together and respecting one another and eating with each other and surviving with each other.
In the 20 years that it came about, it's all about respecting one another. We ain't got a party, it's all about respect. Respect each other as men, because now we fathers. And I want to be a grandfather. One love, what's up?